two-party system is fundamentally and inevitably broken. We have been living in this system for more than 2 centuries now. Literally, over 2 centuries. And every time there's an election, third parties and independents are always, and I repeat, almost always are considered spoiler candidates. Yeah, we're fringe candidates that don't know what we're talking about or know anything. Let me tell you this, as an independent, we as third parties and independents are not spoiler candidates. We actually make America great again with our ideas. There have been some ideas about how to solve the two-party system, from independent commissions to ranked choice voting, or really whatever. I really don't care whatever it is. We really have to fix the system, and we really have to fix it fast. There's been a lack of bipartisanship in Washington for a while now, and I am starting to get tired of it. We need more bipartisanship immediately. Especially after the 2016 presidential election. And then from then on there, it went from the Brett Kavanaugh nomination to Trump's impeachment trial. There's so much partisanship across all government levels. It is horrifying. I support gay marriage. We have a growing national debt, and we have a deficit that is about to reach $1 trillion. Something actually has to be done about it, or else something's going to happen. Climate change is definitely real. We should be considering investments in renewable sources of energy or other types of sources of energy instead of just being selective about which ones to use and which one we shouldn't use, even if it means we still have to keep coal energy. I'm down for it. I do not support eminent domain. Not only does eminent domain cause social implications, such as kicking people out of their homes and not knowing where they want to go, but there are also economic implications, such as, is the compensation enough? And if not, can we afford to pay more with our growing debt? Food waste and food poverty are 2 separate problems that are inevitably intertwined together, actually. Not only are we wasting a lot of food, inevitably this number, but also there are many millions of Americans and along the whole world that are actually pretty hungry right now. So my plan is that we either have the federal, state, or local government to implement an agency that allows people to sell their food or leave it up to the market. Voluntary groups and all that good stuff, and people getting money off of what food they sell. It doesn't have to be locally grown. It can also be frozen food. Really, any definition of food, really. Food means food. The DMV process sucks. Like, seriously, it sucks. Whether or not it's increased spending on the program, or we leave it to the free market, I really don't care, just as long as the DMV process works a lot faster and is more efficient, as well as not having to wait in line for more than 3 hours. I hate campaign promises. I am sick and tired of people promising, I promise that I'm going to be different, or I am loyal to the people. We've tried that for centuries, and look what happens. It doesn't even work. And so, really, I would encourage, most politicians to just stop campaign promising and just try. I support freedom of speech. Let's end the corruption. Instead of trying to use the money to pay off our politicians, maybe they should use that money instead to pay for their employees. Whether or not you agree with me on any of these issues, I really don't care. If you don't agree with me, that's okay. Just as long as you guys consider voting this November for your favorite candidate and not between the lesser of 2 evils. Because I am sick and tired of voting for the lesser of 2 evils. I am sick of it. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, center. If you're not a Democrat or Republican, you're shunned. So I want you guys to go out there and vote for your favorite candidate. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. I'm James9 Numbers, and I approve this message.